Hey guys, I'm Chris with 9 to 5 Escape. Today we're in the super sunny Tempe, Arizona. We're here to review the 2018 Toyota 4Runner. Let's get into it. Alright guys, I got the 4Runner about a month and a half ago. This review is going to be basically what I like and what I dislike about the vehicle. So let's kind of get into that. Early modifications I want to do to the vehicle are get some new wheels, maybe some beefier tires. Another change that I want to make is get rid of these Predator steps that the Toyota puts on their vehicles. The reason for that is I just don't want anything to get snagged on these steps, get some nice sliders. So with having the TRD Off-Road edition, I went with a model that did have a sunroof. I'm a big fan of having sunroofs. I'm here in the Arizona desert. You may not get a lot of use for it in the summertime, but in the spring and fall, even the winter time, it's great to have. Another change that I want to make to the car is swap out the stock roof rack. Get another rack that just has a little bit more room to put on different equipment, maybe a tent system or maybe some solar panels, just something that will have a little bit more use. Coming along to the back side of the vehicle, as you can see, I did put some black overlays over the lettering and Toyota emblems. Just a personal preference, kind of want to have that white on black look. So one pretty cool feature with the 4Runner is you can control the back window with your turn key. Put your key in the back slot here, turn it to the left, window gets rolled down. I like that feature just because if anything starts rolling in the back, I can just kind of throw it so when I open the tailgate it just doesn't fall down. Then also turn to the other direction, rolls back up. Nice little feature. So pretty standard with these vehicles. You got your tow hitch, a chrome tailpipe, full-size spare tire, and I believe 9.6 inches ground clearance, which is pretty good. Luckily, I hopefully won't be snagging on anything under there, which that's another addition I want to make to the cars. I want to do a full body skid plate just for those off-roading conditions. So in the future, I would like to do a 3-inch lift, just give me a little bit more ground clearance. Along with that lift, I think you definitely want to swap out those tires for something beefier, a little bit nicer of rims. All right, so looking into the rear end of the vehicle, you can tell there's a lot more room back here. The back seats do fully recline down, just so you can put more equipment back there. They do give you a 400 watt, 120 volt power supply, also with the old school cigarette lighter ones, just to power your equipment with. There are some hooks. Let's take a look and see how these seats recline down. So there is a lot of space back here. My plans are maybe put like a twin size air mattress back here, sleep while I'm out in the wilderness. Not too sure yet, but there is a lot of space back here, a lot of usable area. Next up, let's take a look at the engine. Nothing too fancy under the hood. You're dealing with a 4.0 liter V6. I believe it has 270 horsepower, 278 pound-feet of torque. This is probably my biggest gripe with the car is its lack of power. I find myself putting the pedal to the metal, trying to get it up to top speeds. I believe it's 0 to 60 is about 10 minutes. Just kidding, I'm not too sure what it is. But if that's something that I could change in this vehicle, I would. So, just one complaint about the car.
We're on the inside of this thing, taking a little drive. This is my daily commuter. It's not the most comfortable of rides. It's a little bumpy just because it is a body on frame. But the handling is pretty nice. The acceleration is a little lacking just because it is that 4.0 liter V6. But yeah, for the most part, it's a comfortable drive. I like it, but it's better for the off-road. Gas economy, it's not the greatest. I think it does 16 city, 19 highway. Don't quote me on that. But right now I'm averaging 16.9 miles per gallon. I would say a lot of my driving is on the highway just from my house to work, so kind of take it for what it is.
Let's take a look at what we have here. So pretty small screen. A lot of people are griping about that, but it's really no big deal to me. It still has your audio and everything. I do have a 4-wheel drive shifter. I always keep it in 2 high driving. It has the capabilities of 4 high and 4 low. Got a huge center console, pretty big, beefy knobs for your air conditioning, volume, 4-spoke steering wheel. Pretty standard, nothing again too fancy with this. It is an off-road vehicle, so it's not really built for luxury, but just built for sport. So up here we do have some crawl controls. Just set your speed, low, medium, high. This is your terrain selector, just your different sets of terrain, light to heavy. Traction control, A track, and your locking rear differential. You have your garage controls 1, 2, and 3. The biggest gripe with the car is it still does a turnkey, no push to start. Just a personal preference, rather have a push button than a turnkey. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you liked that brief review of the 2018 Toyota 4Runner. Be sure to keep tuning in for any of our future modifications, overlanding, and camping trips. You can follow us on our Instagram, Facebook, and our website, 9to5escape.org. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you guys next time.